Hi everybody, it's Wanda. So today I'm going to try something I haven't tried before and we'll see how it goes. This is a 30 by 30 gallery wrap canvas. I have mixed up white and put it all around the edges and put some on the top so it would be kind of over here in the corners and stuff. But I'm going to do flip cups first and I'm going to layer them the way I do for my marble effect. So if you're new and you haven't seen that, I will show it to you. You use paint that's a little thicker than you would for, say, a straight pour. And use a lot of white and very little color. So I'm going to use burnt umber as my color. And so that you can see how little I put in. That's more than enough right there. Then you layer some more on top of that. You go in with just a little more. You want to cover that up. Now I need about 30 ounces to go over the top. I've already covered the sides, but if I have extra, that's okay. I want to lay down a base that looks like marble. And then I want to put some colors on top of that. So this is a 16-ounce cup. So I probably have a good 15 ounces in there. So that's half right there. Takes a lot of paint for these big canvases. You just want to cover that layer up that has that brown in there. You can do this with Payne's Gray. It comes out beautiful. You can do it with a combination of the two, and it comes out beautiful. And if your burnt umber is a little thinner than your white, that's okay. And you'll think that this won't give you any color, but it will. Okay, so I've got a good 15 ounces in here too. So I should have plenty. So I'm just gonna do a couple of flip cups. And I learned my lesson last time. I went catty-cornered. I should have put it all right in the middle and let it blend because that was not easy to stretch the way I had it. So do it that way this time. I did not put Blaster in the cup to have it leave, you know, help it to drip down because I really didn't want any silicone in any of this, of any kind. The colors that I have that I'm going to kind of pour on and try to make a design with are Master's Touch Ocean Green. This is Liquitex Orange that has had white added to it to lighten it up and some magenta to give it a kind of a salmon pink color. Some burnt umber, some Chroma Dorado Gold, and more white that's going to be layered between the colors. So all of these are about the same consistency, I hope. And I hope we get a pretty design out of this one. So let me move these back over here. get it back in the middle, and try to do a little into the other corners. Hope that all my sides are covered good. Or that what I'm getting ready to pour on will help cover the sides. Okay. Now, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty. So I think I'm going to layer some white, green, a little brown, some more white to lighten that brown up, some of the peach, salmon color, some gold, some green, some more gold, a little more brown. And see how far this goes. Add some white on top of that. What parts do I want to cover? I want something up here in this corner. I'm finished. I'm tired. I've messed with it all I want to. Oh, there's some parts of it I truly love. And there's some that I don't. And I'm wishing that I had done this with a Payne's Gray instead of the burnt umber. I think the Payne's Gray would have looked prettier with this. But there's parts of it that are really, really pretty. And there's some parts of it that have stretched now, like this area right here, and the gold has laced over the top of it. I think this is pretty. I love that color with that white and that gold and that salmon color. This needs to stretch a little bit more, and that needs to stretch a little bit more, but I've got paint all over me and all over my shoes. So I'm going to check all my sides, my corners, pop my bubbles, and give you all a close-up. And I may stretch it just a little bit more, just depending on if I see that there's paint and I need to. But I've kept you long enough, even though I speeded this up. It's still taking a long time. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I invite you to come back and see what I do the next time or two, because I just never know what's gonna hit me. Thank you so much. The more I look at this, the better I like it. Yay, finally. I like it, I really do like it, but I do wish instead of using the burnt umber, I had used a bronze. I think it would have made all the difference in the world. So let me give you some close-up of it. Try to stay off the reflections, of course. I like doing the marble background first, but it just takes a lot of paint. That gold and green kind of blended there and looks almost greeny green instead of the ocean green. But it's got a lot of movement. It's got pretty colors. I love this area up in here. That's the one that stretched the most. So, but I do like this painting. The only thing I might not be in love with is this brown area right here. I'm not crazy about that, so I don't know if I can tilt any more off this end or not. I think I better just leave it alone, let it go. But, so that's how it turned out. Thanks for watching. This dried so beautifully. I have to show you the shine. I used that Chroma Dorado Gold on it. And even though down here at the bottom it might look like there's not a lot of gold, there really is. And look how it lights up. So, bottom, middle, and top all has some gold shining in it. This is unreal right in here. And then there's this part up here that's showing the shine. So I just had to show you all the finish. Now the salmon color came through a lot darker than I wanted it to, but and so did the ocean green, actually. Neither one of those faded out as pale as I was hoping for, but it gives good contrast. And the background with the marble pour was a great idea, I think. I really like how that turned out. So, this is how it looks. Thanks for watching.